All right, so we're here talking about Mr. Bartholomew, Joseph M. Bartholomew, Sr., who was
The architect, philanthropist for the Joe Bartholomew Golf Course that's located in Pontchartrain Park in New Orleans, across the street from Southern University in New Orleans.
which in fact is the first and only, for a long time, black golf course here in the
It was
state.
the first all-black golf course in the city and the state of Louisiana. And it was donated to the city by Joe Bartholomew.
Tell us about Joe Bartholomew.
Joe Bartholomew,
Bartholomew, if I'm not mistaken.
Bartholomew,
Right.
he was a entrepreneur, and he was an architect, golf course architect. He was sent off to go to school by the Audubon Golf Course, and when he came back, he because he was a good golfer as well, he came back and he started building and designing golf courses.
Yes, but we're talking about a period between 1880s, 1890s, when blacks were not even heard of as golfers.
Joe designed golf courses and built them, but he wasn't allowed to play them. But he still worked, and he had a great affinity for the kind of work that he was doing. So he loved what he did so much that it didn't matter to him that he didn't get the credit for it. He got the satisfaction of showing people the golf course that he designed and he built.
How long afterwards, once he's built all these golf courses and then he eventually built his own golf course where he could play, how long did he play even throughout his years when he became older?
It was in his later years. It was a thing that he did on Sundays with his family. He would bring his family to the golf course while he played, and they enjoyed being with him, and that was family time for him. So it was after he built the golf course. At least he didn't build a whole golf course to start off with. It was only a few holes to start off with, but those holes were the ones that he really appreciated playing. And then he eventually finished the golf course, and of course after he finished the golf course, he donated the golf course to the city of New Orleans.
So it's a full
18-hole golf course. Now, since the golf course and all of that area was destroyed by Hurricane Katrina, and it's been since redesigned, but all of the original hole layouts are exactly like he did before, but they went in and they did a few things that modified it in terms of drainage and watering and those type of things. But truthfully, that was a golf course prior to Katrina and prior to maybe 10 years earlier, that it was one of the few golf courses in the area that if it rained, poured down all day, if you waited about a half hour, you could still go out and play it. It was built with such precision that it drained so well that the water didn't stand at the golf course. You could go and play the golf course almost immediately after a heavy shower.
So would I be correct in saying that Joseph M. Bartholomew Sr. was the first black golfer in all of the U.S.?
No, I don't know if that you'd be correct in saying that, but you'd be correct in saying that he was one of the best that ever did anything in terms of golf around New Orleans for a long time in the beginning years, in the 1800s and the early 1900s.